Hello and welcome to another class of AWS. So today in our class we are going to discuss about AWS Lambda, and in this class we will discuss about the feature of auto scaling. So today in our class we are going to discuss about these two topics, AWS Lambda and auto scaling feature. So let's discuss AWS Lambda. What AWS Lambda is? Now, AWS Lambda is basically zero administration compute platform. So I will write here that this is zero zero administration compute platform for backend web developers. This is for backend web developers that run your code for you. Developers that run their code for you on AWS cloud. And when they run their code on the on AWS cloud, which provides you with fine-grained pricing structure. So that means Lambda is basically zero administration cloud platform so that they can run you and they can provide you a complete result. Now it runs your backend code on its AWS compute fleet. So we have one compute fleet. Now this compute fleet of Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud 2. So basically, we have a code. So Lambda will run this code on compute fleet of Amazon EC2 instance. So it will run our code on compute fleet of Amazon EC2, and it will run across multiple availability zones in a region. Multiple availability zones in a region. So we have a code, so it will run on a compute fleet of EC2. Lambda will run so that it can run on various availability zones in a region. Now, what is the advantage of using this? That means what it provides. It provides high availability, security, high availability. It provides availability, it provides security, performance, and scalability of AWS infrastructure. This is what the use of AWS Lambda. That means it is basically zero administration compute platform for web developers. When they have the code, web developers have the code, when they run on a compute fleet of Amazon EC2, so it will run across multiple availability zones in a region. So this is a brief about AWS Lambda, what it is. Now let's discuss about autoscale. Let's understand now auto-scaling. Auto-scaling, it allows organization to scale Amazon EC2 capacity up and down. To scale Amazon EC2 capacity up and down, so that we can scale up EC2 capacity up and down automatically to conditions to condition as per workloads. So as per workload, it can scale up the capacity up and down. That means it can increase or it can decrease. This is like auto scaling feature. Now, not only it can be used to help and maintain availability requirements or application availability, we have to ensure the desired number of instances are running. That means it can ensure that how many instances are running as per the workload. Also, it has, that means it allows resources to scale in and scale out. So we have a feature that it can allow resources to scale in and resources to scale out. It can scale in, it can scale out the resources to match the demand of dynamic workloads. Dynamic, that means changing workloads. If workloads are changing, so it can scale up the resources, scale out the resources as per the demands. Now, instead of provisioning for peak load, that means the maximum load, organization can optimize cost and use only the capacity that is needed. That means if I have space available but I am not using this, so why I have to pay for that space? So I can use only that much space that is needed. For example, we have this one as desired compute capacity. Now we have a capacity available, but we can add only when it is needed. So capacity will add it only when we need this. So for example, we have a sudden peak workload, so we can add the capacity. Otherwise, we will not use this. So this is a feature of auto scaling. Auto scaling is well suited both for application that has stable demand patterns and for application that has experienced hourly, daily or weekly visibility or variability in usage. That means some applications has a constant graph. We can use this also. Some application has hourly increase, some application has weekly increase, some has monthly increase. So we can use this auto scaling feature for both. That means both application that demand stable demand pattern or that have variability in usage. So this is about auto scaling feature on Amazon Web Services. Thank you so much.